Hello and welcome to the workshop. Today's video is sponsored by StockX. Shouts to them. Most of you probably at least are somewhat familiar with StockX, especially if you are here watching this video. But for those of you who are not, think stock market and sneakers. New stuff, old stuff, and everything in between. I'd say I'm probably on StockX at least a few times a week, just searching, prowling around, hunting for this and that. Again, sometimes I'm looking at a sneaker that just released that I missed out on, and sometimes I'm looking at something older that I've been after for a long time. And see, I think that's where they get overlooked the most. Sometimes I'll jump on there and find an absolute classic for way under retail. It's not just the Travis Scotts and the Yeezys and off-white Jordan 1s. Trust me, you can search for the classics as well and find some real gems. So buying and selling, when it comes to that, I think StockX is the best place to go. We will put a link in the description of this video so you can go check them out and get your hunt on. Few things in this world are more exhilarating than the sneaker hunt. Thrill of the chase, I always say it. And with that said, let's get into the sneaker list. This is actually my favorite kind of list to put together because if you know me, you know I love to actually wear my sneakers and not just put them on a shelf to have them look cute, but actually wear them. So here they are. My 5 most worn sneakers of 2019 in no particular order. Number 1, the Sacai Nike LDV Waffle. Okay, I know some of you may be tired of hearing me talk about this sneaker. I am sorry. I apologize. I know I've been ranting and raving all year about this shoe since I got them back in March. It's my favorite sneaker of the year. It was then and it is now, which makes sense then why it is also one of my most worn sneakers, because if I really love a shoe, I want to wear it. I have trashed these pretty good. In fact, I'm debating buying a new pair in this colorway specifically. I have a couple other colorways, but this is my favorite. This is the one that really does it for me. Number 2, the Nike What the LeBron 16. If you follow me on Instagram at Mr. Former Simpson, then this is probably no surprise. This has been my go-to basketball sneaker all year. I love the LeBron 16 on the court, and I absolutely love this colorway. I don't know that it's my favorite colorway when it comes to the LeBron 16, but it's definitely my most worn. Granted, I'm not running around scuffing these on the concrete, so they've held up a little bit better. I only wear them on the basketball court, but nonetheless, I play basketball all the time. So all year, 2-3 times a week, I got these on my feet. That ends up being a lot of wear. Number 3, the Nike Vomero 5. You can see it's been a heavy Nike year for your boy. And this is one of my most worn sneakers, even on this list. Like I said, they're in no particular order because it's really hard to get that specific with it, especially when they're all very close. But if I had to guess, the most worn trophy would be between the LDV Waffle and these. This is another sneaker that I have ranted and raved about, and rightfully so in my opinion. I think it's one of the most comfortable Nike sneakers ever created. Maybe the most comfortable, and I just absolutely love this scream green colorway. I have trashed my pair. I mean, trashed. Definitely time for a re-up, like yesterday. And a little side note, this is not an expensive sneaker. This is a pair that you can find really good prices on. So definitely go check these out if you're interested. I love them, as I'm sure you can tell. Number 4, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 Mauve. Yes, we have an Adidas on the list. It's hard for me to get away from Boost because it's so damn cozy. And I think it's one of the underrated aspects of Yeezy sneakers. I think people forget sometimes there's Boost in here. I guess not with every model, but on the 700, they got Boost in them and they are very underratedly comfortable. It's hard for me to wear a sneaker as much as I've worn any of these pairs if it's not comfortable, right? Of course, we can all relate to sacrificing comfort just to be fresh. But all year, day in, day out, it's gotta be something that at least has a certain level of comfortability. Is that a word?
No.
Okay. We'll go with it. I'm also a huge fan of the 700. Again, if you tune in regularly, if you follow me on social media, then you already know that. The 700 Wave Runner, I wore those things everywhere. By far my most worn sneaker of 2018. I literally wore those to the point of no return. Like, they are certified dead. There are holes in the heels. I mean, they're beyond repair. So I needed a 700 this year kind of as a fill-in. And you know, like I said, it is my favorite Yeezy model, and I just wanted a pair to have for the 2019 rotation. That pair was the mauve. I didn't wear them as much as the Wave Runner in 2018, but these things saw a lot of mileage in their own right. And last but not least, rounding out the list, number 5, the Jordan 1 Travis Scott. Another incredible sneaker. I know they're super hyped up, and for some people that's kind of a buzzkill, but let me just tell you, from the quality on these, to the craftsmanship, to the details, to the fact that it's a Jordan 1 super classic sneaker, these are really, really, really good. And if you know Jordan 1s a little bit, then you know they are not all created equal comfort-wise. When the leather and the materials are crap, which they sometimes are, it's a really uncomfortable sneaker. It's like walking around with a brick. But when they use premium leather and suede like they did on these, they're actually semi-cozy. Now, it's not as comfortable as Boost, of course not, but I'm just saying, because this pair is so premium, they're actually a lot more wearable, and I love that. It's also a sneaker that looks really good with wear, at least in my opinion, and so that's exactly what I did with my pair, and they've held up very well. I mean, there were weeks at a time this year where this was basically my go-to daily sneaker. So these are a 10 out of 10 for me. 38 fire emojis, no question about it. And there you have it, my 5 most worn sneakers of 2019, which kind of makes them the 5 best sneakers of 2019 in a sense. And I know it's a little early for the yearly lists, but in this case, no sneaker that releases today or tomorrow, there just isn't enough time left in 2019 for me to be able to wear them enough to bump any one of these 5 sneakers off the list. So it was actually the perfect time to compile this list. Like I said, these sneakers, all 5 of them, have seen an insane amount of wear. Leave a comment below and let us know, how do you feel? Are these 5 pairs worthy? What is the sneaker that you've worn the most this year? Is it close? Is it like neck and neck? Or is it a landslide like it was back for me in 2018 with the Wave Runner? Or are you the type of person that rotates sneakers so frequently that none of them really get that much wear to the point that it's standing out from the others? Whichever the case is, leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop. It's going to be a brand new week. We will have a brand new sneaker, so make sure you come back and check us out. I got nothing else. Adios.